No ceasefire, no pause, no slowing down. That is the message coming out of Israel, and it is being delivered not through statements but through airstrikes. In a major escalation, Israeli warplanes carried out a powerful and coordinated attack on positions that are linked to Hezbollah in Lebanon, with reports suggesting that about 160 bombs and precision munition they were dropped in a single wave. Well, this is not a limited strike or a warning. It was a large-scale operation aimed at multiple targets across southern Lebanon, signaling a clear shift in intensity here. Well, the escalation comes after hopes for an immediate ceasefire were effectively ruled out. Behind-the-scenes effort and diplomatic signals appeared to have failed though, and once the possibility of a pause, it faded. Military actions quickly followed. Israel has made its stance clear. It is prepared to continue operations and even intensify them if necessary, specifically as tension along its northern border continued to rise. As the strikes began, Israeli fighter jets targeted what are believed to be Hezbollah's key position, including weapons storage facility, rocket launch sites, and underground infrastructure. In fact, some locations they were reportedly hit more than once, suggesting the presence of high-value or strategic targets here. Southern Lebanon, which has long been a stronghold for Hezbollah, once again became the center of the conflict, with explosions reported across multiple areas. This region has seen very frequent cross-border exchanges in recent months. Rockets fired into Israel, retaliatory strikes into Lebanon, and constant military activity on both the sides. But this latest wave of airstrikes, it marks a significant escalation, both in scale and intensity. It shows that the situation is no longer limited to contained skirmishes. It is now entering a new dangerous phase. Ladies and gentlemen, the stakes, they are even higher because Hezbollah is not a local army group. It is a powerful, well-equipped organization with strong backing from Iran, which means that any escalation has the potential to draw in larger regional forces. This raises concern that the conflict could expand far beyond Israel-Lebanon border if retaliatory actions continue. Now, on the ground, the impact it was already being felt. Residents in southern Lebanon, they have reported loud explosions, rising smoke, growing fear as strikes hit multiple locations. In fact, many civilians have begun leaving the affected areas while others remain on the edge. Uncertainty about what comes next. When such a large number of bombs they are dropped in a short time, it creates not just destruction but also panic and instability. Well, for its part, Israel maintains that these operations are necessary for its security, and they have indicated that it will not agree to a ceasefire while threats persist along its border. The message is firm. Military action will continue until those threats are neutralized here. Now, the situation hangs in a very delicate balance. The key question is, what happens next? Will Hezbollah respond with more attacks? Will this escalate into a wider regional conflict, or will international pressure succeed in calming tensions before the situation spirals further? Because at a moment like this one, what is unfolding is no longer just a localized conflict. It is a rapidly escalating crisis with global implications.